Okay, so hello everyone, good evening. So today we are going to discuss about the SAP Vendor Master detail or SAP Vendor Master data or business partner in SAP I mean material management. Okay, so let's understand what is material. What is a vendor master or business partner in SAP material management. So vendor master data in SAP MM material management contain information on vendor, okay, or supplier or a person from which a company or organization can procure material services. Okay, means both kind of, means if you do procurement like if you do indirect procurement, if you do direct procurement, in both cases if you do any of the business with someone, and if you do procurement activity with someone, that the person known as a business partner or vendor, okay, or supplier. So vendor master in SAP material management contain key detail about the supplier, ensuring smooth procurement and financial transaction. It integrates with multiple SAP module like financial accounting, sales and distribution, warehouse management, and so on. Okay, and so suppose a company can from 100 vendor. Okay, I mean very well na, we don't have any specific or particular one or more than two vendor. We have lot of vendor in our day-to-day activity, to whom we get connect and to whom we procure some activity and services and materials as per our requirement. So if we procure, means if we have a different vendor or multiple vendor, so these vendors can be grouped as a vendor master. Okay, these vendor can be grouped as a vendor master. So basically this is the just information about it, and what is the benefit or importance about the vendor master. So avoid deduplication and error in vendor record. That is the reason we create with some specific name. Basically vendor master can vendor master or vendor is identified by the number that came from the number ranges. So in SAP MM I have not explained that we have two different kind of vendor number ranges. One is the internal number range and second one is the external number ranges. So now I'm opening my SAP system, and we will see how we can create vendor and how we can maintain those detail. So let's see SAP login. It is quite slow little bit, and I will go for the ECC because here we have some data. Now I am inside the SAP. So to create a vendor in SAP ECC, we have T code XK01. Okay, this is the T code, and this is the screen. This is the initial screen from where we can create a vendor. But here you have to understand what are the different fields we have. Like this is the vendor, this is the company code, purchase organization, accounting group. Okay, so basically purchase organization, company code we have already configured, like when we configure SAP material management organization structure, these two details came from organization structure SAP MM. Okay, and this account group basically came from the configuration, and this is the vendor to which we are going to we are going to create. So before going to create the vendor, we have to understand two different kind of things. One is I can say number ranges for vendor. So let's see how we can configure these things. SPRO, SAP reference IMG, logistic general. Here we have logistic general. Under the logistic general we have a business partner. Is there anyone? Yeah, business partner. We have vendors here. After that we have a control. Under the control we have one configuration. First one is a number ranges and second one is a accounting group. So first we will go for the number range. So this is the SAP reference IMG configuration path from where we can configure the number range and different settings for the vendor master. So just I am going inside this, and this is the interval, and here you can see this is the internal number range, and this is for the external. Okay, so this is how we in SAP system we have two different kind of number range. One is a internal number range and second one is a external number range. Internal number range means when you will create, suppose if you are creating a vendor like XK01, so system will automatically generate the number range. Suppose if you are using internal number range, and suppose you are using 1000, okay, purchase organization 1000, okay, accounting group we can take it from here. Now I'm going to show you, and then I will come for that one. This is the account group and field selection for vendor. So as per in standard we have this kind of accounting group, vendor account group, okay, like these are the standard, not standard, there are a lot of things. I will just try to find out 100, 1000. So we don't have any 1000. I will go through the first one, good supplier. This is the accounting group, and if I will go for the detail, here you can see all those details are mentioned for this. All those details are mentioned for this. Okay. Now I'm going here, copy as, delete, print, standard, new entry, copy detail, next entry, print, standard list, expand field selection. Okay, so this is the accounting group for the vendor. If you want to get some more detail about it, just you can configure from here. You can check it from here. What are the meaning of the accounting group and field selection? All these details are mentioned. After that we have number ranges. So we have two different kind of number ranges. One is a internal number range, and second one is external number range. External number range will basically external number range provide flexibility to you so that you can do configuration or you can maintain the setting as per your understanding. Means if you will choose external number range, then you can create vendor like C1 1 2 3 0 5 4 like this. This is the external number, means it is provide us flexibility to create our own number, means vendor detail, and we can identify by its detail. But in case of the internal number range, we create only we only enter these detail, and system will create or generate the vendor number range as per the assigned number range. So in system you can see these are the all internal number ranges, because this is the checkbox. This is the checkbox, and this is the last, which you can see this is starting from the alpha. And in case of the internal number range, we have the numeric value. So easily we can identify which one is the internal number range and which one is the external number range, and it's totally depends on you how you are going. And then this is the number range assigned. If I am taking account group 002, for this someone have assigned TM. And what is the meaning of TM? Now I am going to show you. TM means, here if you will see TM means if I will choose this, vendor number will start from 5 to in between this. Okay, so I will go for this, and this is the good supplier. Now all those configuration have already mentioned in the system. Now I'm going to directly create the vendor. Now I'm going to take account group as a 002 good supplier. Okay, and then I will press enter. Here I will select company. After that I will go for, just before going to create the vendor detail, I want to show you some T codes. In material management, SAP menu, logistic, material management, purchasing, okay, master data, and we have vendor, and we have purchasing again, and let's see whether we are getting this value. Okay, central, this is the T codes from where we can get. So it is not, means no need to take much worry, no stress to remember these T codes. Easily you can remember it from here itself. Okay, now I'm going there. After that I will give like a ABC Limited, yeah, ABC Engineering Limited, like this. Search term ABC Street House 540/A 540/A, postal code 232 461, sorry 561, okay, city code, country India, region I will select Andhra Pradesh, Delhi, where is the Delhi, yeah, 30, PO box number 232 181, postal code, just I am taking random, not a fixed detail, and then press enter. Okay, this is the must 6 length, 4, this is the 4. Again I will just press enter. Here we have different detail like account control, tax information, reference data, but here we are not maintaining any of these detail because these are not a mandatory fields, and just again press enter. And here you can see these are the bank related details. These are the bank related details. These detail will be maintained by a finance consultant. Means finance and controlling consultant will, FICO consultant will help you to manage this detail: bank country, bank key, bank account, account holder detail, account pay name. These all detail will be mentioned by the finance guys, and then I will move forward. And here the means person will mention the name and detail. Again I will go for the next, and here we have to have some info about the reconcile account and cash management group. These are two important and mandatory fields for you to maintain those details. Other than that, no need to no need to get much stress on it. Okay, so now I'm going to select this, any of them I will take, like this one, but this maybe I don't know whether that will be relevant to my company code or what, I'm not sure because I'm not purely finance guy. And cash management group, I will take any of the random detail like A1 domestic, and just press enter. And here we have some different details like what I can say under the for payment terms. So payment terms we can just take a 15 days. Okay, payment terms, okay, I'm taking this from here. Okay, or we can go for first, press enter, and again press enter, again press enter, again press enter, and system will ask you to save all these details. Why? Because almost all those information I have maintained for this vendor, and now just I will save, and I will get one number will be generated by the system, and this is the number ranges system have generated. In our cases, just I have pressed enter and system have generated. If I want to let's suppose I have missed something and I want to do some of the changes, like I have missed something like a purchasing detail and purchasing data, and just I want to press enter. Here I have to maintain some detail because purchasing information I have not maintained here, like order currency. So order currency I can take it. I can take like a INR, Indian National Rupees, and payment terms like a 15 days. So it is invalid. So again I will take, this one, and press enter and just save. So this is how I have created one vendor, and how I have maintained and changed some detail into the system. Apart from this, we have this detail inside this manual. What are the different details we are going to maintain related to vendor? Okay, minimum quantity, order currency, those detail, partnering detail. These are the advanced feature and configuration of vendor master. What kind of benefit we are going to get, and these are the T code. These are the T code. Create a vendor. Okay, these are the some different T codes for the vendor. Create vendor for purchasing, create vendor for accounting, and mass maintenance of the vendor. And these are the these are the best practice we are getting at the end of the master data management. So if we regularly update vendor record to why we do, regularly update vendor records to ensure the accuracy. Define approval workflow for vendor creation and modification. Use duplicate checks functionality to prevent the redundant entries. Implement audit control and align with the GDPR and compliance regulation for security. And these are the conclusion for the SAP vendor related master data. Apart from this, we have to have knowledge about the table. So anyone can tell me what is the table for vendor master? Hello, Anuj?
जी सर.
क्या वेंडर मास्टर का टेबल क्या होता है? कैन डू यू नो? Okay, thank you. Shivam. So this is the table, Anuj and Shivam and everyone. This is the table LFA1, and if you want to check sum of entry, we have how many entry we have inside this. And suppose if we have created today or like this, so we can just check with some different details like created on. So today I have created, so I will take today date and just I will execute, and I will get those details which I have created. All this detail has been mentioned by me into the system, and here you can see this is the table, this is number of entry which are inside this table. Means how many records table have content, you can see here, and all of those information which I have mentioned for this vendor we have mentioned here. So this is the just information. Meanwhile, if you have any question, please ask me. Okay? No. Thank you.
Namaskar.
After that we have purchase info record. I am going to discuss with you the purchase info detail. एक